Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today, watching The Big Bang Theory. This is the 16th episode of the final season. Hope you have been enjoying it so far. If you like to watch today's little episode, it is available for a link in the description below. Just click on it, put the password in, and enjoy. Speak about links in the description. We are running our most liked characters throughout the whole entire franchise. 3 votes are allowed. Yours and mine will be shown in the final episode. Cannot wait to see you guys choose. And we're so close to the end, you need to get voting now. Quite a lot of people have taken part so far, so I thank every single person that obviously has taken that time to do that. Now, interesting, Leonard and Penny were stuck in a tough predicament last episode. You know, they'd been proposed by Zach and obviously his partner to be a sperm donor towards them, and you know, Leonard was considering it. Penny never really wanted a baby, do you know what I mean? And he was like, look, maybe this is a chance I could put myself out there into the world. I was saying that it'd be pretty good because he could be like a little uncle to him, you know, see him on, you know, every other week or whatnot, but then, you know, decided not to collectively as you know, as a couple, and you know, their decisions was fair play to them. You know, they had their own reasons, and one of them was the counter to what I just said. And basically, you know, he's always wanted to be a dad and have his own offspring and be there to raise it and see him grow up and obviously have a great time. And how hard would that actually be, knowing that there is one out there that you can't actually fully take control of and obviously, you know, raise as your own, and you just see somebody else having that great family life that you wish you had, and that'd be really hard on you as well. So, you know, they done a good, how can you say it, like a good portrayal of it and going through the emotions and the ups and downs and of it. So I thought it was really interesting. Obviously, excited to see obviously what we do with this one as well. As we going towards the end, that was an unexpected spanner thrown in the works, and I really thought he was going to do it. But obviously he's not taking that opportunity. So I'm excited to see obviously what path we go now to the final few episodes. Thanks for checking out today's one though. If you do enjoy it, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
All right, Professor Proton fans, get ready to meet Dr. Sheldon Cooper and Dr. Amy Farrah Fowler, a pair of real-life scientists who may win the Nobel Prize. That's like the Kids' Choice Award, but with more science and less slime.
Thanks for having us.
Kids' Choice Award? Why would they let kids choose anything? They're basically human larvae. Greetings, children.
So you two have discovered something that a lot of people are really excited about.
Imagine you're looking in a mirror. The image you see looks just like you. That's called symmetrical.
Now imagine you have 1 billion mirrors, and each of them reflects one thing about you correctly and 1 billion things about you incorrectly. Now imagine there was never a mirror to begin with.
Oh, was that a doorbell?
I didn't hear anything.
Terrible message to send to children. Children, you never open the door if you don't know who's on the other side. You always make your mommy or daddy do it while you hide under the bed and try to imagine what your superhero name will be when you avenge their deaths. Captain on the bridge! Captain on the bridge!
He loves it, doesn't he?
You're William Shatner. Will you call me Science Officer Cooper?
This has got to stop.
I think you know how to make it stop.
Put her there, Science Officer Cooper.
Science Officer Cooper.
Look, he's gonna pay him. Oh, that was worse.
Poor Shatner, I have to eat lunch now.
Sheldon, did he get William Shatner's autograph or maybe his dry cleaning bill?
Very funny, get it all out. I will admit the meeting did not go the way I wanted.
Because you barfed where no man has barfed before.
Will will give me another chance. He thinks the world of me.
One of the reasons I love you is you actually believe that.
To be fair though, to Sheldon, although that didn't go to plan on a kids' television show like that, they probably found it hilarious and probably want to see more of him. You know what I mean? Like, as a child, yeah, okay, you know, you might be interested in the science, but you're also just at that level where little things are funny. You know, somebody stumps the toe, you know, spills the drink, triples over, you know what I mean? Like, throws up on something. You know, I'd probably laugh at that now, to be honest. If I was watching a live show and someone thrown up, I'd probably laugh and think it was a bit disgusting at the same time. But, you know, it's probably got the kids entertained, and you probably would invite it back. But what's interesting with Will is, mate, his beard's going grey. On that, anyway, it looks like he's getting well old compared to when we first seen him.
Will Wheaton? Will Wheaton? Will Wheaton?
Now's not a good time, Sheldon.
For what?
You.
Are you playing Dungeons and Dragons?
No.
Would you hurry up, man? The map says this dungeon's full of dragons. Get back here. Hobgoblins are at the gate, and you're at the door buying Girl Scout cookies.
Is that William Shatner?
Nope.
Oh, it's William Shatner, yeah.
Guys, Will Wheaton hosts a secret celebrity D&D game.
How do you know?
Who was that?
Why are you damp?
I was trying to peek in Will's window when he turned the sprinklers on.
I wonder who else is playing.
I bet we can use graph theory to determine who Will knows and who's likely to play D&D.
Yes.
Okay.
For the rest of our lives.
That looks like Will's house. William Shatner? Kevin Smith? Who else could be there?
I think it's Stuart.
Imagine if Stuart was invited. Well, maybe because it's his comic book store.
What's he doing there?
Why would Will invite Stuart, not us?
I know the answer.
Hey guys.
You're home late.
Yeah. I had a crazy night. I went to the pharmacy.
Oh, you were breathing all right. You were breathing the rarefied air of celebrities.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Then why are you trembling?
I'm always trembling. Talk about it or they won't invite me back next week.
So there's another game next week?
Yeah, I didn't mean to say that.
You know, it makes you wonder how many of these secret celebrity clubs are going on in real life. Now, obviously, you got this mad stuff going on with P. Diddy, which I'm obviously not going to get into because it's deep and on a bad level. But, like, you know, it's associations. You know, you don't know what people are friends with who. You know what I mean? Like, I think just in the news recently, I said I'm going to talk about it, but I'm going to. They were saying that they've got all these names that are associated with him and all these allegations that have been against him and all the names that are going to come out are going to shock you. Do you know what I mean? That secret club would have been going on for time. Absolute time. Now, obviously, the context of D&D to what they're being accused of is on a larger scale, but, like, how many celebrities are chilling with each other on a daily basis, whether it's gambling, drinking, D&D, do you know what I mean? Like, just all around the world, and you would just never know, and they keep it on the DL. You know what I mean? I think it's be really interesting. I'd love to know, like, what celebrities are just absolute random, like, blend that you put together. Like, one that I can think of is Ed Sheeran and Courtney Cox, obviously Monica from Friends. They're good, close friends. It's like, how random is that? Age gap's massive as well, like 20 years, but they're still bezies, you know what I mean? And obviously I love Courtney Cox and Ed Sheeran, top singer, so it's a good blend. But, you know, I'd love to know first of all, how they become friends and start clicking, and then obviously find the association and start chilling with each other.
Hey, Stuart.
I don't want to play anymore. It's too much pressure.
Why? What happened?
I've said too much.
You haven't said anything. Who's them?
Ah, now I have said too much.
But you blocked your number, right?
Relax. This is not my first creepy phone call.
Hello?
Will, Bill Shatner here.
Is this Howard?
Of course not. It's Shatner. If you don't believe me, ask my good friend, Christopher Walken. Hello, Bill and I.
It's perfect, that one.
Mr. Shatner, Mr. Walken, here are your martinis.
No, he's not.
Thanks, Will.
Why are you walking everywhere? Just get a horse.
I had a horse. I got hit by a train.
Hey, Leonard, I have an opening in my D&D game next week, and I was wondering if you were interested in playing.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, great.
Now, here's the thing. You can't tell anyone. Faced with a massive monster with a gaping maw full of teeth, 3 huge legs, and flailing tentacles.
Here's the plan.
Hold on there, Bill. How do we know it's not a neo-Atya?
Same way I know the difference between an owlbear and a bugbear. Chop it up and look at the pieces.
Oh, come on. Why do you always got to attack everything? Why can't we just try talking to it?
Big surprise. Podcast here wants to talk.
You can't speak.
I think this is the greatest day of my entire life.
It's all right, buddy. One day you'll meet a girl.
Hey, how was your lecture?
Oh, it was so good. I mean, it started great.
Leonard, if you went to House of Pies again, just say it.
No, wait, if you think I'm lying, why do you think I'm eating pies? Why don't you think I'm having an affair? Well, if you really want to know, I'll tell you where I was. I was at Will's D&D game, but that's all I can say. Well, no, I can tell you Shatner, but that's only because you already knew that one.
I'm glad you had fun.
Yeah. I don't care, so there's no harm in telling you.
Okay. You really don't have to.
All right, I'll tell you. Oh, Kevin Smith was there, and this really tall guy named Kareem.
Wait. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
How do you know him?
How do you not know him? Joe Manganiello?
Yeah.
From Magic Mike?
That's what he's from.
What's that?
Okay, did he look this? Can't believe you met Joe Manganiello.
I rolled my dice underneath the couch, and he just lifted it up one hand.
She's actually got a picture of him on his phone. Do you know what, right? This show with the minor details that I appreciate, and you know what? I don't know if anybody actually ever cares about them. I say it all the time, when they're on the phone and you see the buttons light up and you know that it looks like they're actually on the phone. Like, I like it, you know what I mean? Like, when you're playing the games here as well, you hear the noises, you see it on the screen in the background when they pause it. And, like, then she actually shown him a picture of him on her phone. Like, it wasn't just like, hey, look, and there was nothing there. Like, when she carried on talking, you could see the background. He had his shirt off. I think he was flexing. And it's just the minor details that gets me, because the amount of times, like I said, I watch these and I've watched so many films in my life, and yeah, a bomb's supposed to be going off and only the main characters are the ones reacting. The rest of the side street is just walking up and down as if like now it's happening. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't know, I just appreciate the minor details, and this show does it so well.
Okay, can you guys keep a secret?
Yeah?
Good, because I can't. Leonard played Dungeons and Dragons with the hot guy from Magic Mike.
How he made us leave as soon as he realized it wasn't about magic.
Seen that movie 1 or 7 times, and trust me, it is magic.
Hey, you know what was fun? That time we played Dungeons and Dragons.
Mate, it was a
Fun.
top
We
episode.
should play that more.
Right, what now?
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
Oh, I think Sheldon might have left something.
Oh, you mean besides his lunch?
So funny, Will. We were just talking about how funny you are.
Yeah, Leonard told you, didn't he? Manganello?
Uh-huh.
Feel good about yourselves?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Mate, it's like he's walking on cloud nine. He's loving it.
Well, this is my regular face.
It's not. Your regular face is more like this. No, it's more in the eyebrows, like this.
Hey, wait, what?
See, look, his phone's on.
Why? Okay, fine.
Oh, Raj was right. It is more in the eyebrows.
What was that all about?
Will kicked me out of his D&D game.
You were in Will's D&D game?
With William Shatner?
And you didn't tell us?
I'm sorry. Will maybe promise not to.
I thought we were friends. Oh, so there's an open seat.
Well, wait. Leonard is out. You need to fill a seat. It should be one of us.
Or give me another chance. I think me and Joe Manganiello were really hitting it off.
Joe Manganiello was there? From Magic Mike?
All of you. You're just trying to use me to get close to my famous friends. One of the worst things about being a celebrity is you never know if people like you for you.
Yeah, I guess we just got caught up in the excitement.
And if it makes you feel any better, I don't even really consider you a celebrity.
Did they call him a B-list or something in one of the episodes?
Should we go, or do you want to wait for the sprinklers? I asked him to bring some chips because we're all out.
Hey, Will, this is Leonard.
Make it bugles. No, pretzel sticks. No, bugles.
We're gonna play some D&D and thought you might want to join us.
Penny's
How
there.
about another time?
So they all three of the girls are there, I reckon.
Okay, where were we?
I knew it. All of them was there. They made it into it.
I loved you in Magic Mike.
Are we playing musical chairs or Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah, let's teach that ogre what my broadsword tastes like.
I like your moxie.
My dad and I watched you win back-to-back championships.
And I watched you sniff Joe's hair when he wasn't looking.
Thanks again for inviting us, and don't worry, we won't tell the guys.
That's weird.
Look at him just stood up in the back. Mate, imagine how small Bernadette feels next to him. Mate, literally, did he used to play for the Lakers? I can't remember now. But, like, he is massive, like, when you put him, especially next to her, because is she not, like, 4 foot something? She's not even in the 5s, you know what I mean? Like, that's mad. I mean, she looks small next to Sheldon, but next to him, absolutely tiny. Now, to be fair, that was a good mix of a cast, to be honest. There's people from all different backgrounds as well, which you like to see. And obviously, we're talking about celebrities here. You know, an interesting question that I want to pose to you guys is, like, who do you think is not like, yeah, I would say is the biggest celebrity? Because, you know, this show on its own was massive, but like in career-wise, they're not all they've not all done amazing in the careers, and that's sort of slagging them off. What I'm saying is, you know, this is the peak probably, and then they could be in good things after it, the same way Will has when he was in Star Trek. That's absolute peak, and then the rest has been good stuff going forward. You know what I mean? You might have a few hit and misses, but you know, it's consistently all right. And what I'm trying to say is, like, do you reckon at the height, who's more famous, Will or the guys from this cast? You know, because Star Trek's mad, but this going on for 12 seasons, 280 episodes, millions of people watching it. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. It'd be an interesting one. And when this was out, would you consider all them as kind of like, man, I wouldn't say A-list celebrities like Brad Pitt, but like to me, if everybody knows who you are, like it's kind of interesting as well, because like, for example, soaps like Coronation Street in the UK, for example, like you wouldn't class them anywhere near like a Hollywood person, but like every single person in England could pretty much tell you who they are. Have you seen them? Oh, that's Deidre. Oh, that's Roy. Oh, you know, that's you know, whatever. Like, I don't even watch it, to be honest, but that's Phil from EastEnders. You know what I mean? That's Kane from Emmerdale. You know what I mean? Like, if everybody in the country knows you, would you class yourself as an A-list? I don't know. Do you know what I mean? And that's the interesting thing with them. Do you reckon that Will at his powers, everybody knew him more than they do all these guys, or these guys did? It's good, but obviously there was some big names around that table. True Blood's supposed to be really good as well. I've not actually seen it, but I'm seeing Magic Mike, obviously, the basketball player, and William Shatner, I know he is. So a good actual mix as well. I liked it. Pretty fun episode, to be honest. I wish I had more D&Ds. I feel like they're all pretty good when we have these ones. Hey, and that's going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hope the guys enjoyed it. I absolutely love Howard's impression, to me, honestly. Like, his Christopher Walken, oh, mate, it is top tier, honestly. It really, really is. And, you know, it must be hard as well, because, like, when you're doing impressions, like, I feel like you have to do the facial expressions and you have to do the hand gestures, because it's not you. Do you know what I mean? You're trying to put on that thing, and it's like getting into a character. And I don't know, like, even when he done Leonard, like, he used to sad face, like that or whatever. He's like, he's so good. He makes me laugh. Like, he actually is one of my favourites, to be honest. Like, every season, he's always done something that consistently makes me, you know, enjoy him. And I feel like he is a great character, and, you know, probably will be in my top 3, to be honest, when we get to the end of the show. It's actually very tough for me to pick, obviously, like, you know, I usually say in the outro, if you're not yet voted for your most liked characters throughout the whole entire franchise, please do, links in the description, and your votes might be shown in the final episode. Not said that yet, I did in the start, but this is the outro, and I feel like Howard may potentially be in mine. You know, I'm going to have to sit there and analyse it, and there is some tough contenders, and some people are going to be knocked out a little bit, and I'm going to have to see who's like made me laugh from pretty much the first season all the way to the end. I know that the girls haven't been in it since then, but they've had a good, you know, a good effort and a good impact on my show, and they're definitely, you know, may make an appearance. But yeah, Howard, great episode today. Obviously, I liked the D&D ones, and I always enjoy them. I just feel like when you do the D&D, everybody's kind of together and they're all playing, they're all enjoying it. Do you know what I mean? And we got the big the mix, and then when we start bringing obviously the girls in when the guys were doing it, we had that impression episode, which I personally think is probably my favourite episode of the show, to be honest. And obviously these guys here, we got guest people coming in, star-studded, you know what I mean, and everybody's kind of jealous and playing it off. It just makes it an enjoyable episode. And, you know, I've not watched one for a few days, and I've actually really enjoyed coming in and obviously sticking it on. I had a good laugh in today's episode, so I'm going to dive into the next one in a minute, and hopefully it's just as good. So thanks for checking out today's. If you did enjoy, please smash like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.